Hello, hello, hello. How are we? Welcome along. Mary and Archie quiz number 4. So exciting. Andy, good evening. Did you get your Peroni? I am on Lost and Grounded. Want to go to the sun. That's nice, isn't it? Thank you. My esteemed assistant bought me a glass. Delicious. So, let's crack it open. This is one that I got in my box of goodies from Unity Brewing last week. So, Lost and Grounded there from Bristol. So, sticking with the down south. But, yeah. Hopefully, this week, we are all sorted and there's no echo. And it sounds delicious and there's no massive lag. Let me know in the chat if there's an echo, because I will thong it. Can tell you that much. So, Lost and Grounded. Ooh, nice colour. I thought this was highly appropriate after our sunshiny day. God bless the sunshine. Want to go to the sun. Oh, and there's a little hippo carrying the world. Right, let's see what this bad boy's like. How's everybody doing? We all had a good week? Oh, that smells great. Delicious. Thank you, Lost and Grounded. Pale ale. Any more information? 4.6. 4.6. Didn't stretch it to the 8% of last week. Ooh. Oh, the echo's gone. Get in. I am not a technical wizard by any standard, but I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, so best thing that's happened to me this week, I would say, is possibly, maybe it was today. Today was the day that I saved a bee. Yeah. I was surveying the garden, trying to see if I could see any frogs in the pond, and I suddenly saw this little bubble, and I thought, that's a bit weird. That's a bit strange. What could that be? And I tell you what it was. It was a bee, and I rescued it from the pond, put him on a flower, or him. We know it's a him, and popped it down to try and I blew on it. Tried to dry out its wings. Had bits of pondweed on it, and it was using its little legs to get it off. I was very impressed with myself, and it dried off and then flew away. So today I've managed to repollinate the world. Well done me. I know, right? Well done me. Quite proud of myself. What else? What else have I done this week? I'm trying to avoid. Let's avoid the mention of Bernard Castle. Let's do that. I'm going to come up a little bit because I feel like I'm low. That better? Let's hope so. So, what else has been going on? Checked in. Northern Dun Untapped have still been doing their deliveries, their orders. So have the wonderful Shindigger, our faves over at Mary and Archie. They're still doing their deliveries. Quite a few places have started to shuffle back open, or they're trying to get back in the swing of things, which is lovely. So I know that Silver Apple's Bakery are opening themselves up to deliveries. Go on, girls. And lad. So that's amazing. Something to look forward to. So if you've got an event, a little party, you need a tray bake, Silver Apple's Bakery. Keep it local, keep it lush. Very good at what they do. So I realised as well, I need to stop saying so when I do these streams. That would be an idea. We'll see who else is on. I know that Mum and Dad can't go in the chat, but if you're there, hello. Hope you're okay. Hope you've had a good day. Hope you've been getting lots of stuff done in the garden. Looking forward to eating all your runner beans at some point. Yes. That's my huge. Very excited. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. We did know it was going to happen. But obviously, it's the streaming of Glastonbury on the old BBC. Very excited about that. I will put my tent up in the front room. Might need a bit of a clean. So it's probably that is probably a good move, isn't it? Get your tent out, give it a little wipe down, and then use it like a den. So yeah, various friends in various chats have been talking about Glastonbury Zoom time, whether or not to dig a hole in the garden to go to the toilet in, the use of hand sanitizer only, because obviously there aren't that many flushing toilets at Glastonbury, so not flushing the toilet. Do you just go for the hole in the ground? I mean, it's all organic matter, right? Right. What else have we been talking about? Distanced rug sitting in the garden so that we can have a moment together watching. I mean, who obviously they're going to replay Bowie. I would hope they're going to replay Kylie, because that was good. We'll go for Dolly Parton as well. I enjoyed that. I would like to see the Killers set from John Peel when it was the Secret set. That was very good. Equally good. The Rattlesnakes, they were very good that afternoon. That is definitely not one for the faint-hearted. Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes. And if you don't like bad language, I'd avoid that one too. Who else have I loved seeing? Gregory Porter. But Gregory Porter on the Westholtz stage way back when. Not the Pyramid set. I watched both. But the Westholtz stage, I think I cried. He was that good. Hot Chip doing Dancing in the Dark. Dancing with my ladies and a mulled cider. That was a very good time. So yeah, there's just a ridiculous amount. And the little stages, the amazing little gigs on the little stages that you don't necessarily get to see a lot of. The people you stumble across or the people that suddenly appear and do a secret set. Brilliant. Although one of my highlights of last year, Bananarama. Yes. So Andrew Peacock and Gary, if you are watching, I was blown away. Oh, The Cure. Yes, Andy, The Cure. I'd seen them at Hyde Park and the Glastonbury set was phenomenal. Just watching The Forest live and your life is made. Your life is made. As I said last week, cannot wait to get back into a gig venue. Please get me into a gig venue. Yeah, can't wait. Just the atmosphere, the community feel, everybody singing the same song. I just love it. It's magical. Is there anything quite as good in the world as music? People aren't great, are they? We're proving that all the time. But we make music, so can't be all that bad, right? Can't be all that bad. So Andy, I take it you got your pepperoni on the go. Wonderful. So we've got 4 minutes until the official start time. So make sure you've got your pen and paper and your delicious refreshment ready to go. Make sure sometimes I feel like we get quite competitive. You're welcome. But make sure you're not cheating because, it's basically an hour of your life on a Wednesday and I know it's hard to believe, doesn't mean anything, doesn't count for much. Devoed. But, use your judgment wisely. You might want to walk around for the rest of the week with a puffed out chest going, we got the best score. We got the best score. And that, I would take that. Why not? If I could hand you a prize through the screen, I would, just for that. Just for that. So hopefully everybody else is doing well. Andy, how are you getting on? What's going on with Land Rover? You work for Land Rover. I know they're reopening showrooms, right? Because my friend works for Mini. So yeah, I heard on the radio yesterday they're talking about reopening showrooms, etc., etc. That's exciting. Very exciting. Yeah, we'll see where we're going, right? I get a little bit I had a woman that stood very close to me in the supermarket today. And I did the very British thing of I'll demonstrate of this. Didn't say anything. Just did that. And she still kept coming up to us, queuing for the checkout, and she still kept coming too close to me. I mean, it's 2 meters. There's markers on the floor. Nothing's changed in that respect. Do you know what I mean? So, but we'll see. So some of the children, the lovely children that I teach on a Tuesday on Zoom, they were saying that their year 6 are going back. They're all going back. And it's really lovely because they are genuinely excited, very excited, because they thought they weren't going to get their last day at primary school, which is really cute. They're so cute. So they've all been really sort of, I get to go to school. And then I said, great, you're going to get the chance to sort of say goodbye to everybody and you're going to get ready for senior school. And one of them just sort of went, and I went, oh, you're really excited about senior school? And she was like, no, I'm a bit scared. I was like, oh, I remember being a bit nervous, but you know loads of people that are going with you, and it's such an adventure. So that's very exciting, but it also means that I might not get to see them. So fingers crossed we can do an after school drama club, maybe. So we'll see. Oh, Andy's saying Halewood Factory, you restart production on June the 8th. Ah, okay. See, it's nice. It's nice to know stuff's moving along. You know, the economy obviously is important. I think we need to keep it in mind that other countries are going to go into recession too. I mean, it's inevitable. But, I mean, it would be nice to think that people were important. Money makes the world go round, right? Right? So, if you want to part with a bit of money, if you want to say, this quiz was brilliant, Mary and Archie have got some vouchers going. You can give to their crowdfunder. They're independent, fantastic businesses that we genuinely all love working for. That is why this quiz is happening. So if you would like to give us a bit of your hard-earned cash, or just buy a pint, buy the equivalent of a pint on a Wednesday, pop over to the crowdfunder. I believe it is in all the information on our YouTube channel, and go for it. We would love you for it, and you'll be getting high fives and hugs off Star forever. And bring your dog in for a biscuit. That will make me happy. So, Mary and Archie quiz. It's 1 minute past 8. Ta-da! Must be quiz time, right? So, if you have a team, if you have a team name that you would like to share with the world, and you can get on the chat. I know some people can't get on the chat, which is frustrating. Then go ahead, give us your inspiration from this week for a team name. Never a quiz pun. Nobody likes a quiz pun. Nobody likes a quiz pun. And have your pens ready? Yes. Papers ready? Yes. Feeling good on this Wednesday, because we'll begin. We will begin. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's do it. Okay, so Mary and Archie quiz number 4. I feel like it's going to be a good one. We got rid of the echo, and 4's pretty much my lucky number. So it's going to be right. So round 1, it is 10 questions in each round. So 50 questions in total. We'll go through the questions in the round, and then at the end, I'll do the answers. So you're going to tot up your score as you go along. Makes it nice and simple. Keeps everybody in check. All right. Round 1, general knowledge is general knowledge numbers. So decided to, following on from doing colours last week, thought I'd do numbers this week. So your answer to every question in round 1 is a number. None of those numbers are repeated. If it helps, probably won't. So round 1, question 1, let's get started. In the Herbie films, what number was on the title character VW Beetle? In the Herbie films, what number was on the title character VW Beetle? So what number was on Herbie? Oh, Herbie. Now we've just got Transformers. Don't need a VW Beetle like that. We've got Bumblebee. We good? Question number 2. How many sides does a 20p coin have? How many sides are on a 20p coin? Ooh. I feel like that question, questions like that are going to get stronger the more we turn to contactless pavements. Payments, and people haven't got them in their pocket. Question number 3. How many European countries does the Greenwich Meridian pass through? How many European countries does the Greenwich Meridian pass through? That line of time. How many countries? We all good? Let me know if you need anything repeating in the chat, and I will do so. Question number 4. How many dots are used per letter in the Braille system? How many dots are used per letter in the Braille system? If you think about communication, might help. 5. Question number 5. Film and television series Logan's Run. At what age were people killed to prevent overpopulation? In the film and television series Logan's Run, at what age were people killed to prevent overpopulation? Ooh. Still good? Still good. Question number 6. What is the atomic number of oxygen? What is the atomic number of oxygen? Who knows that? Whose question is that? Who's a science buff? Question number 7. According to Katie Melua, according to Katie Melua, how many million bicycles are there in Beijing in her single? According to Katie Melua, how many million bicycles are there in Beijing in her single? Remember that song? Mum, you're not allowed to go to the kitchen and look at the album. Okay? Good. Bonkers single. Number 8. Which number Apollo mission was the one to first land men on the moon? Which number Apollo mission was the one to first land men on the moon? Just going to put this on silent because I feel like you can hear the vibrations. All right. Question number 9. Debating whether or not this is my favourite question tonight. It might be, it might not be. It's got a sad edge to it. But most importantly, it's a multiple choice question. Oh yeah. Question number 9. How many dogs were on board the Titanic? How many dogs were on board the Titanic? A, 3, B, 6, or C, 12? How many dogs were on board the Titanic? A, 3, B, 6, or C, 12? Ooh. I'm sitting here going, oh, people who know me might have had that fact churned out to them at some point in time by my good self. Question number 10. And once again, it's a multiple choice. How many gold medals did Team GB win at the 2012 Olympics? Was it A, 23, B, 29, or C, 31? How many gold medals did Team GB win at the 2012 Olympics? A, 23, B, 29, or C, 31? So, that is the end of round 1. How are we feeling? Anybody need anything repeating? Gonna wait. Hopefully nobody's falling out with a loved one. Please don't fall out. It's just a quiz. Nobody minds. Are we good? Just going to give you a minute. So if you do need something repeating, please just pop it in the chat or wave frantically at me through. You need the answer. Well, I'm going to read out the answers. Well, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay. Need the answer or the question, because the question to the periodic table one was question number 6, and that was, what is the atomic number of oxygen? All right, so the answers. Number 1, in the Herbie films, what number was on the title character VW Beetle? It was 53. 53. 2, how many sides does a 20p coin have? 7. 7. 3, how many European countries does the Greenwich Meridian pass through? 3, UK, France, Spain. 4, how many dots are used per letter in the Braille system? 6. 5, in the film and television series Logan's Run. All right, Susan, pause on the answers. The last one was, how many gold medals did Team GB win at the 2012 Olympics? A, 23, B, 29, or C, 31? How many gold medals did Team GB win at the 2012 Olympics? 23, 29, or 31? All good? I sit on the remote all the time. We've got 2. So I tend to lose one down one cushion side and the other one, you know, nightmare. So, unpausing, in the film and television series Logan's Run, at what age were people killed to prevent overpopulation? 30. 30. Dear Lord. I'd be out of here. I mean, I know I look 27, but I'm not. Question number 6. What is the atomic number of oxygen? Will? It's 8. 7. According to Katie Melua, how many million bicycles are there in Beijing in her single? 9. 9 million bicycles. And she was inspired, so it's great, right? Question number 8. Which number Apollo mission was the one to first land men on the moon? Apollo 11. It was 11. 9. How many dogs were on board the Titanic? It was C. 12. 12 doggos on the Titanic. Everything from a Great Dane to a teeny tiny little handbag floof. I know, right? And 10. I'm not going to tell you how many survived because that could be a further quiz question. See? Juicy. Number 10. How many gold medals did Team GB win at the 2012 Olympics? B. 29. 29. Yes. Will we ever do it again? Who knows? Probably not, knowing the cuts to sports and the arts. So, how did we do? Pop your totals in the chat. Let's see how we got on. How we found that one. Basically, just pick a number, any number, wasn't it? You know. I wonder if Miss McCullough has joined us yet. If you've joined, Tiff Squiff, it was your birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, we've all had birthdays in lockdown. It's been a treat. So, Tazy, 5. Yes. Will, 6. Boom. Starting steady. I like it. Slow and steady wins the race in this game. Done it. Apart from Alan last week, who just nailed it for the first 3 rounds. Amazing. Anybody else got a total? If I was doing this quiz. You are doing the quiz, Andy. You're here. You're present. You've got a little Peroni on the go. You're basically doing it without a pen and paper, aren't you? So, are we ready? Shall we move on? Round 2? Why not? Why not? So, round 2 this week is myths and legends. Myths and legends. Yes. I thought, why not? Why not? And some of you might be going, why? But what are you going to do? So, question number 1. In Greek mythology, which Gorgon did Perseus slay? In Greek mythology, which Gorgon did Perseus slay? Go on, Perseus. Nobody gets, I mean, what's the modern equivalent? Percy? Peter? Percy? Perseus. He's a hero. They all had an ears. Theseus. Perseus. Zeus. Question number 2. Who was the chief god in Norse mythology? Who is the chief god in Norse mythology? I mean, you know. You watch the right stuff, you're going to know that one. Question number 3. In which Australian mountain range can you find the legend of the 3 sisters? In which Australian mountain range can you find the legend of the 3 sisters? So, who's done the classic West Coast trip? That's the question. Number 4. Which of the 7 wonders of the ancient world was a garden? Which of the 7 wonders of the ancient world was a garden? Wow. Wow. Maybe. Question number 5. 5. In the Faust legend, what was the name of the demon to whom Faust sold his soul? In the Faust legend, what was the name of the demon to whom Faust sold his soul? So hopefully, if you know your literature, you'll know this one. Maybe. Hopefully. Question number 6. Inspired by some 5-star viewing this week. Oh yeah. Where did Robin Hood live with his merry men? Where did Robin Hood live with his merry men? You don't know that. I mean, there are no words, right? No words. Giving it away. Question number 7. Hathor, the Egyptian goddess of love, had the head of which animal? Hathor, the Egyptian goddess of love, had the head of which animal? I know, I didn't even make it multiple choice. Devoed. Sorry about that, guys. Question number 8. Which knight of the Round Table succeeded in his quest for the Holy Grail? Which knight of the Round Table succeeded in his quest for the Holy Grail? Can you remember his name? Question number 9. What name was given to the fabled city of gold that many tried to find in South America? What name was given to the fabled city of gold that many tried to find in South America? Also the name of an attempted soap in the 90s. I reckon if they brought that back now, people would go for it. Question number 10, your final question in round 2. Which river in Ireland is said to have been home to the salmon of knowledge? And it's a multiple choice. Was it A, the River Boyne, B, the River Shannon, or C, the River Bann? Which river in Ireland, this might be my favourite question, is said to have been home to the salmon of knowledge? A, the River Boyne, B, Shannon, or C, Bann? Boyne, Shannon, Bann. Which one? Which one do you think? The salmon of knowledge. I want to make a children's cartoon about the salmon of knowledge. Love it. I love Irish myths and legends. Just crackerjack. Right, how are we doing? Anybody need anything repeating? We all good? Do we feel like we've made it to the end of round 2? I'll wait. I'll have a sup and I'll wait. Wait and see. Oh, that's salmon of knowledge. I wonder how big it was. Was it a massive fish? Was it a little fish? This salmon of knowledge. God, love it. Maybe I should do a quiz show for kids. It involves the salmon of knowledge. Maybe. I'd have to make sure I didn't swear though. That's quite hard. Right, are we ready? Answers for round 2. Myths and legends. Number 1. In Greek mythology, which Gorgon did Perseus slay? Medusa. Her with the snakes for hair. It were her. 2. Who was the chief god in Norse mythology? Odin. Odin. Possibly the line of gods I'd quite like to... I could get in with them, I reckon. Hang out with Thor. Have a couple of drinks with Loki. Be great, right? 3. In which Australian mountain range can you find the legend of the Three Sisters? The Blue Mountains. The Blue Mountains. The ones covered in eucalyptus. 4. Which of the 7 wonders of the ancient world was a garden? The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Hanging Gardens of Babylon. 5. In the Faust legend, what was the name of the demon to whom Faust sold his soul? Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles. That's the one. 6. Where did Robin Hood live with his merry men? Why, Sherwood Forest. Yeah, definitely watched Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves from beginning to end. It is one of the films I can watch over and over and over, and it was on the other day. And also, when they show it on 5-star, it's got the scenes that are deleted in the average, viewing. The ones between Rickman and Geraldine McEwen and the Hag. Brilliant. Absolute legend. 7. Hathor, the Egyptian goddess of love, had the head of which animal? A cow. A cow. A cow head. That's why I went, I know, not very helpful, but it was a cow. 8. Which knight of the Round Table succeeded in his quest for the Holy Grail? Sir Galahad. 9. What was the name given to the fabled city of gold that many tried to find in South America? El Dorado. El Dorado. 10. Which river in Ireland is said to have been home to the salmon of knowledge? It's A. The River Boyne. There you go. The River Boyne. He did have I think he got the acorns that gave him the knowledge in the River Shannon. But he lived in the Boyne. I love it. So how did we do? How did we find it? Was that did I push you too far with myths and legends, or did we do okay? How did we do? Let me know your scores in the chat. We'll see how you got on. I'm sorry if you hated it. I'm sorry. I clearly enjoyed it. Clearly. Tazy, clearly have half the knowledge of that salmon with a 5. I mean, you could slap that salmon with that 5. I think that's pretty respectable. Andy, who's not playing, got 2. Excellent. Excellent. I mean, I loved myths and legends when I was little, I think, and stories. 8. The river and the Egyptian god got me. The rest, I'm talking. We do now, Will. We do now. That's all good. We like that. Strong work, everybody. Like it a lot. All right. So round 3 this week is entertainment. Entertainment. So entertainment gives quite a broad spectrum there for us to work with. So hopefully there's a little bit of something for everybody in this one. Are we ready? Question number 1. In the card game Hearts, which card is worth 13 points? In the card game Hearts, which card is worth 13 points? Remember, in Hearts, you want the lowest score. Question number 2. What name is given to 3 strikes in a row in 10-pin bowling? What name is given to 3 strikes in a row in 10-pin bowling? Ha. Question number 3. Which singers' tours have been named Blonde Ambition, Confessions, Sticky and Sweet, and Reinvention, amongst others? And all of these tours did North America and Europe. Which singers' tours have been named Blonde Ambition, Confessions, Sticky and Sweet, and Reinvention, amongst others? There have been quite a few, if that helps. So which singer? Looking for the name of the entertainer. Question number 4. What is the bingo call for the number 17? What is the bingo call for the number 17? And if you've not been to bingo recently, I mean, none of us will have because, you know, lockdown, social distancing. But post-lockdown, I've never been made to feel slower off the mark than I have by a room full of slightly older ladies before in my life. I don't know how they keep up. Don't know how they keep up. Half of them have got these tablet screens as well, and they're like lightning. Question number 5. In which city will Eurovision 2021 take place in? In which city will Eurovision 2021 take place? Da, da, da. That's entertainment, right? Didn't you love it? Was it Saturday, the other Saturday? Oh, Iceland. If you've not watched Iceland's Eurovision entry, get yourself, well, you know, have a look on YouTube after the quiz. And yeah, brilliant. Loved it. Loved it. Too many ballads for me this year. Iceland for the win. Number 6. Which 1980s television cartoon superhero lived at 29 Acacia Road? Which 1980s television cartoon superhero lived at 29 Acacia Road? I feel like that's a very British question. So, sorry to anybody from abroad. Question number 7. Which British rock band is fronted by Matthew Bellamy? Which British rock band is fronted by Matthew Bellamy? There is a performance I would watch again. Glastonbury. Yes. Question number 8. Which British academic quiz show first aired in 1962? Which British academic quiz show first aired in 1962? Question number 9. US naval officer Pinkerton marries who in an opera of the same name? US naval officer Pinkerton marries who in an opera of the same name? So he marries the titular character. And question number 10. It's a multiple choice. In the standard game of Cluedo, how many possible combinations of suspect, weapon, and room are there? Is it A, 224, B, 324, or C, 424? In the standard game of Cluedo, how many possible combinations of suspect, weapon, and room are there? A, 224, B, 324, or C, 424. Anybody really good at maths can run away with that one. Otherwise, if you were me, you'd just guess. So how are we doing? Anybody need anything repeating? Be okay? Coming up to having a little breather, having a break, replenishing. I'll read out these answers and then we'll have that little moment. We good? I'll wait 30 seconds more. So if you do need anything repeating, just pop it in the chat. Otherwise, yeah, like I said, flail your arms at the screen. I can't see you, I don't know. Entertainment. Da, 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 da. Oh, I normally give you an ER update at some point, don't I? Well. Maybe I'll do that in the break. I think we're all good. So, the answers. Round 3, question number 1. In the card game Hearts, which card is worth 13 points? You don't want her. Sweaty Betty, we used to call her. Queen of Spades. The Queen of Spades. Oh. 2, what name is given to 3 strikes in a row in 10-pin bowling? It's a turkey. A toiki. 3, which singer's tours have been named Blonde Ambition, Confessions, Stickin' Sweet, and Reinvention, amongst others? Madonna. Yep. I couldn't give you the other ones because it just gave it away. 4, what is the bingo call for the number 17? It's Dancing Queen. Dancing Queen. Yep. 5, in which city will Eurovision 2021 take place? You see the link there? ABBA to Eurovision. Yep. Rotterdam. It's going to be in Rotterdam. Good city. 6, which 1980s television cartoon superhero lived at 29 Acacia Road? Banana Man. Yep. That's where Eric lived. 7, which British rock band is fronted by Matthew Bellamy? Muse. 8, which British academic quiz show first aired in 1962? University Challenge. Interestingly, first aired on ITN. There you go. 9, US naval officer Pinkerton marries who in an opera of the same name? Madame Butterfly. And 10, in the standard game of Cluedo, how many possible combinations of suspect weapon and room are there? It's B, 324. 6 suspects, 6 weapons, 9 rooms. So, how did we do? How did we do? Let me know how you got on. We'll take a quick break. So, we'll give you a couple of minutes if you need a quick toilet stop or the refreshment of a beverage, which I would like actually. So if the lovely man in the kitchen could bring me the other one of these, then I would be very grateful. Thank you. How did we get on? How did you score, guys? Oh, Will, 4's fine. That's fine. The whole point is some of those questions were for people, some of them were definitely not going to be. So, you're all good, mate. You got 8 on the last round. It all works out. All works out. Hark, I hear a beverage. Ah, thank you. And as if by magic. Oh, and it's open. Always good. Thank you very much. Ha-ha. I want to go to the sun. Let's hope it's still sunny tomorrow. Still sunny tomorrow. Going for a walk. Yeah. A distanced walk. Tazy, 6. Tazy's like breezing through these. She's going, yeah, I'm just slow and steady. Slow and steady. Like it. Like it a lot. So, yeah. Where are we at with ER? Not watched as much this week, I'm not going to lie. It's been nice. And I've been out in the garden. I've been looking after my tomatoes. I know. And I tell you what, I'm very excited because I have a ripening strawberry. Yes! Gonna have homegrown strawberries, and it's big. It's big, and today it started pinking up in this nice heat. So I'm like, yes, keep being sunny, please. So that's happening. Potted out a few things. That was good. So where am I at? I'm on season 7. So we're into the realm of Abby and Luca. We've said goodbye to one of the best televisual love stories. And then we've got the next. So we've got engagement and house buyings, things like that. So you've got the domestic running alongside this battle for power in the hospital, which is quite intriguing. Like that a lot. Definitely going to get back into it as soon as I stop doing things. But I've been doing things. I've been very good. And actually, you know, yeah, cracking on. What I did do the other day was find a recipe for some very good chocolate chip cookies because it was Miss Tiffany McCullough's birthday. Happy birthday! And I was like, you know what I'll do? Can't see her to physically give them to her, but I'll bake some cookies and stick a candle in it and make a video and sing to her. So that's what I did. And I tell you what, I then, like a geek, a baking geek, had to make a second video of doing that breaking the cookie because they were so dreamy and gooey in the middle that I was like, mate, have a look at that. So now I've got to make more for her when I can actually see her, because I didn't post any to Sheffield. Sorry, mate. But yeah, they were good. They were the proper mix of that sweet, amazing chocolatiness with an edge of salt. So it was like a proper, yeah. I was very proud of myself, as you can probably tell. So, which is the Ewan McGregor one? What are you asking me, Will? Ewan McGregor what? I'm like going, what? Ewan McGregor in reference to a film? A question that I've asked? He wasn't Banana Man yet. He can play anything, so you never know. He's not been Robin Hood. Oh, ER. That is an amazing episode. It is an amazing episode. So those of you that don't know, Obi-Wan Kenobi was once on ER. So, yeah, it's a really good episode. It's where Carol Hathaway, it's her day off, she's going to the shop, and Ewan McGregor's one of the armed robbers in the shop with his cousin. Such a great episode, and pretty much launched him in America. And it's a few seasons ago. I've got a feeling it might even have been season 1 or 2. Season 1's really long. Yeah, amazing episode. The whole episode is just basically that, and his interaction is brilliant. Brilliant. All of ER is brilliant, Will. I've been saying this for weeks. The cameos, the guest stars, the day players, these people that you can imagine sitting there going, I'm finally on TV. I've got this part. It's amazing. And then like now they're Hollywood stars, like earn a fortune, top billing. I still can't get over Octavia Spencer the other day. Octavia Spencer, legend. So, shall we continue? Everybody ready? Amazing. Round 4 is people and places. People and places. That's right. That Trivial Pursuit classic category. Question number 1. Also, the name of a pepper. What is the capital of French Guiana? Also the name of a pepper. What is the capital of French Guiana? Anywhere near your kitchen? Check out your spice rack. Question number 2. What nationality was physicist Niels Bohr? So it's, or Niles, so it's Niels, and then his surname Bohr. What nationality was physicist Niels Bohr? Hopefully the name will help. the spelling. 3. At which university did J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis teach for much of their careers? At which university did J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis teach for much of their careers? Question number 4. Which Berkshire racecourse was founded by Queen Anne in 1711? How good's your British geography? Which Berkshire racecourse was founded by Queen Anne in 1711? That is old, right? Question number 5. Who was the comedy partner of Oliver Hardy? First name and surname, please. Who was the comedy partner of Oliver Hardy? Question number 6. In Alice Walker's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel The Colour Purple, the protagonist and narrator Celie grows up in which US state? In Alice Walker's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel The Colour Purple, the protagonist and narrator Celie grows up in which US state? Was that Oprah Winfrey's first acting role? Might have been. I know the Whoopi Goldberg's very good in it. Question number 7. Which famous ancient Egyptian was the lover of both Julius Caesar and Mark Antony? Which famous ancient Egyptian was the lover of both Julius Caesar and Mark Antony? That's easy, right? That gotta be easy. About as easy as she was. Oh, I know. See, you can probably tell I've been watching a bit of Drag Race. What I'm doing. Oops. Question number 8. Named after a noted Boer leader, what is the largest national park in South Africa? Named after a noted Boer leader, what is the largest national park in South Africa? Question number 9. Who claimed Australia for Great Britain in 1770? Who claimed Australia for Great Britain in 1770? Giving a town its name. More than one town. Laura Hooper, if you're not getting these right. Awful. Question number 10. Which facility is Elon Musk launching 2 NASA astronauts into space from tonight? Which facility is Elon Musk launching 2 NASA astronauts into space from tonight? Very exciting. Although, have you seen the spacesuits now? Oof, tell you what, well more streamlined and easy to maneuver in than they were back in the day. Saw some pictures of them and I was like, I'd quite like to wear that. Poor old Tom Hanks in Apollo 13 must have been like, oh, God. So how did we get on? Does anybody need anything repeating? Let me know. I'll do that quickly. I'll just wait for you. And actually, that's what I want to say. So what I have watched recently in the last couple of days is the ITV isolation stories. They're like 15-minute short dramas. Your sister's there watching. Teddy, that's so cool. That's so cool. That's amazing. You will have to tell us next week what she said. That's so cool. Yeah. So isolation stories are literally just like 15 minutes each. Got amazing actors in them. Eddie Marsan, I love him. Daniel Lawrence Taylor, very good actor. And yeah, they're really good. Sat down and watched them. Really well written, really nice little short stories. And if you're flicking through TV channels and just going, ugh, there's nothing I want to watch, get yourself onto ITV Hub and just make the time to watch them. They're really nicely crafted little stories about what's happening right now. So pretty good. All right, so nobody needs anything repeating. Taisy's like ready to get a video off her sister in like 45 minutes. So people and places, the answers. Question number 1, also the name of a type of pepper. What is the capital of French Guiana? It's Cayenne. Yes, Cayenne. 2, what nationality was physicist Niels Bohr? Danish man. At which university did J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis teach for much of their careers? Oxford. 4, which Berkshire racecourse was founded by Queen Anne in 1711? Ascot. Yeah, of course it was. 5, who was the comedy partner of Oliver Hardy? Stan Laurel. Stanley Laurel. 6, in Alice Walker's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel The Colour Purple, the protagonist and narrator, Celie, grows up in Georgia. It's Georgia. 7, which famous ancient Egyptian was the lover of both Julius Caesar and Mark Antony? Cleopatra. Worked for Elizabeth Taylor. 8, named after a noted Boer leader. What is the largest national park in South Africa? Kruger. It's the Kruger National Park. Kruger. Yep. 9, who claimed Australia for Great Britain? Have you got a flag? I've got a flag. It's mine. In 1770, Captain James Cook. Captain James Cook. That guy. And question number 10, which facility is Elon Musk launching 2 NASA astronauts into space from tonight? With Taisy's sister. They're watching. It's the Kennedy Space Center. The Kennedy Space Center. Yup. So, how did we all do? How was that? People and places. That all right? I feel like I try to make them ever so slightly easier than I find that round in Trivial Pursuit, but then I wonder if that is the case for people. Taisy got 6. Will got 8. Ooh, very good. Very good. Everybody keeping up. Anybody else? Everybody else is like, no, I don't want to say what my score was. Oh, don't want to say. All right, so we've only got one more round to go, and then we shall part on this lovely Wednesday. So, your final round tonight is sunshine. I always make it a theme, and I figured, come on, it's been beautiful. And if anything else, we have to see the sunshine and the rainbow beyond the clouds, right? Right? You got a little sunshine in. We've got to find some brightness. Got to find the positives. Always looking for the positives. Somewhere. Especially this week. So, sunshine. Question number 1. Which is the Sunshine State in the USA? Which is the Sunshine State in the USA? Which state has that nickname? Couple of 5s. Very good, Andy. Very good, Mark. Strong work. So, what state in the USA has the nickname the Sunshine State? Question number 2. Which is the Sunshine State in Australia? Which state of Australia has the nickname the Sunshine State? Ooh. Claiming all that sunshine. Question number 3. In which year of the 90s, did Berry have their one-hit wonder, Sunshine After the Rain? I wanna feel the sunshine after the rain. I wanna hear bluebirds flying. I know, right? Blast from the past coming at ya. Oh. Unbelievable. In which year of the 90s did Berry, didn't even know they were called that, have their one-hit wonder, Sunshine After the Rain? I wanna hear the sunshine after the rain. I wanna hear bluebirds fly. Yep. You're with me? Earworm. So just the specific year, you reckon, that crash landed into Britain. Pretty sure I sang it over and over at school. 4. Question number 4. Written by Alex Garland. Who directed the 2007 sci-fi film Sunshine? Written by Alex Garland, he of the beach. Who directed the 2007 sci-fi film Sunshine? Filmed in Britain. I think it was it filmed at Bow Street Studios? That might help. Question number 5. On which Beatles album would you find the song Good Day Sunshine? On which Beatles album would you find the song Good Day Sunshine? Yup. You with me? Question number 6. Which vitamin is created by our body by direct sunlight on our skin? Which vitamin is created by our body by direct sunlight on our skin? Getting plenty of it. You have to get enough over the next few months to get us through the winter. 7. When was the Sun newspaper first published? 1964 or 1976? When was the Sun newspaper first published? 1964 or 1976? Question number 9. Which sport? Oh no, question number 8. Sorry, nearly missed one. Question number 8. Which king of France was nicknamed the Sun King? Which king of France was nicknamed the Sun King? Oh. Gosh, look how light it still is outside. It's so lovely. Don't leave me, sunshine. Now, question number 9. Which sport is associated with Sunningdale? Which sport is associated with Sunningdale? And question number 10. Your final question tonight. If the sun went out, how long would we have before sunshine disappeared and the earth went completely dark? Is it A, up to 8.27 seconds, B, 8.27 minutes, or C, 18.27 minutes? If the sun went out, died, kapoof, how long would we have before sunshine disappeared completely from the earth and everything went black? A, up to 8.27 seconds, B, up to 8.27 minutes, or C, up to 18.27 minutes. It's a fearful thought. And then we'd all what? Will we just evolve to become like those weird little blind pink creatures that you find in the caves? Have no eyes. Oh. Maybe that's what we already are. Disgusting creatures. Right, how are we doing? Everybody good? Anybody need anything repeating from that final round? Or are we all good to go? We're feeling confident. How are we? If anybody needs anything repeating, pop it in the chat or, shout at the screen. I can do nothing. I'm so sorry if you can't chat to me. Give you a sec. Have a sup. I'll have a sup. I feel like you can't see my beautiful... this is my best ever British home stores when it still existed. VHS purchase. Oh yeah. Sort of flirty light tonight for you. But yeah, sorry about that. I know, British home stores. 2 great things. 3 actually. Really great lampshade. Brilliant mug with an owl on it. And this. All bargains. Absolute bargains don't exist anymore. What are you going to do? All right. Are we ready for the answers? I should cocoa. So, number 1. Which is the sunshine state in the USA? Florida. 2. Which is the sunshine state in Australia? Queensland. 3. In which year of the 90s did Berry have their one-hit wonder, Sunshine After the Rain? 1994. I know. 4. Written by Alex Garland, who created the 2007 sci-fi film Sunshine. Directed. Danny Boyle. He of the opening ceremony of the Olympics. He of, many brilliant films, to be fair to him. Slumdog Millionaire. 5. On which Beatles album would you find the song Good Day Sunshine? Revolver. 6. Which vitamin is created by our body by direct sunlight on our skin? D. Vitamin D. Question number 7. When was the Sun newspaper first published? 64 or 76? 64. 1964. Yeah, I know. 8. Which king of France was nicknamed the Sun King? Louis XIV. 9. Which sport is associated with Sunningdale? Golf. And 10. If the sun went out, how long would we have before sunshine disappeared and the earth went dark? It's B. Up to 8.27 minutes. Anywhere between 8.11 and 8.27. An average of 8.18 minutes. Literally 8 minutes. And then we'd literally just... Ugh, I know. But it's okay, because we've still got sunshine. And hopefully it'll be red sky at night and shepherd's delight, and we'll have a bit more tomorrow. So how did we all do? Have we got any final scores from you lovely people? Can you tot them up? Let me know how you got on. Let me know if you absolutely hated the quiz, because I will try and make it better next week. Let me know if you enjoyed it. As always, love to know if you enjoyed it. And obviously encourage other people to give it a watch and join in. And support Mary and Archie. Always, if you know people living in Manchester, bring them out to the suburbs, bring them to West Didsbury, bring them to Chorlton when lockdown's over. Have a lovely time on the terrace, eating great food, having cake and a cup of tea, drinking brilliant beer, whatever you need to do, but join us, because we would love to see you. I cannot wait. Sounds ridiculous to be back behind a bar, to be trudging up and down, getting people some nice food and some smiley faces. It's gonna be good. I am looking forward to it. But yeah, support your local businesses all the way. Whatever your favourites are, find out. If you normally would buy a pint in there once a week, find out how you can still do that for them now. How are we doing? So Andy got 6 in that round. That's pretty good. 6 out of 10 again. 28 in total. Oh, thank you, Tazy. That's wonderful. Massively appreciated. And hopefully, the other side of lockdown, I'll get to meet you face to face. Doing a quiz in Mary and Archie Chiltern. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So we got a 28 in total. Strong work. And me texting my mother to find out how you did. How did you do, Mater and Pater? Lovely to see you. Well, not see you. I don't get to see you, but I love you lots. Tiff, happy birthday again. That's 3, mate. 3 shout outs. You're not getting any more. Happy birthday. How did everybody else do? Will, what was your total in the end? You did quite well. An 8 and 8. A big up for ER. I can't remember how else you did, but you did well. So that's it. Thank you so much for coming along and joining us. We like to keep it, sweet, short and sweet, and just take you out of the world for an hour and bring you a little bit of sunshine, hopefully, to your homes, courtesy of Mary and Archie. So if you're not from Manchester, then, there's a place to stay. Come and stay at my gaff and I'll take you. Make sure that I'm not serving pints that night. There might be a live music night on. It'll be great. There might be open mic. Be wonderful. Yeah. So hopefully wasn't too tough a quiz. I mean, there was no fish or fowl round. I know. And I'm so sorry. There was a hideous echo last week. Ugh. But yeah, I went through all the technical wizardry, and hopefully the stream this week has been much nicer. Much nicer. I'm going to save these settings for next time. So please take care. Get yourselves off. We've missed the first 5 minutes of the Great British Sewing Bee. Joe Lycett waits for no woman. Or man. I'm pretty sure he waits for both. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. It is always an absolute pleasure. And I've been planning out some rounds for the next few weeks. So hopefully you will enjoy them. Any suggestions of rounds, pop them in the comments. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. And hopefully I'll be here next Wednesday. Please join with a delicious beverage. And I'll enjoy spending my time with you. Take care, guys. Have a nice evening.